It began in Los Angeles in 1981 with just 5 cases. Young men in the prime of life suddenly dying from strange infections. They were the first to be diagnosed with what eventually became known as HIV/AIDS. In the 30 years since then, the disease has moved into every corner of the world and killed at least 25 million people. Early on, there was no treatment. For most patients, infection was simply a death sentence. Arthur McDermott was diagnosed as HIV positive 25 years ago.
It meant in 1984 that most people died within 6 months of finding out they had the disease. So when I found out I had the disease, I thought I had 6 months to live. And so for the first 6 years that I was living with the disease, 6, 7 years, I was always thinking I was going to die. I mean, there was something, I was going to get sick soon.
McDermott devoted his life to fighting the disease and lived to see effective treatments developed for it. Today, he is vice president of the Los Angeles-based AIDS Research Alliance.
I was very, very lucky. I didn't get sick like other people did.
But the drugs that are needed to keep AIDS under control are very expensive. In poor countries, where the majority of AIDS patients live, treatment is often inadequate or unavailable. What is needed is a vaccine and a cure. Hundreds of billions of dollars have been spent in that quest. Today, scientists are investigating applications using stem cells and gene splicing therapy. But after 3 decades of inching closer to a vaccine or cure for AIDS, those goals remain stubbornly out of reach. That's largely to do with the nature of the HIV virus.
This is one of the most complex viruses science has ever identified. Vaccines depend on your immune system to create the immunity. But this particular virus attacks the immune system in a way that makes it very difficult for us to actually treat it or find a vaccine.
Scientists are confident that one day they will vanquish AIDS. But even after 30 years, no one knows how soon that day will come. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Los Angeles.